Very good morning, students. Today we look at the first poem of your English literature, My Mother at 66. My Mother at 66 was written by Kamala Das. Kamala Das was popularly known as her one time pen name Madhavi and married name Kamala Das. She was an Indian English poet as well as a leading Malayalam author from Kerala, India. This poem is very special because it talks about aging and the fear of loss and separation. So, if you look at the poem itself, it is written in a very special way. It is like a one sentence pattern. The whole poem it is written in one single sentence, and you can see various ideas about this poem. So here let us look what Kamala Das is trying to say. So I told you the central theme of the poem is aging and fear of loss and separation. What is aging? Aging is a natural process where one get old. So as you grow old, you will lose your strength, you will lose your vitality, and there is, ultimately the fear of death. So here in this poem also, Kamala Das is thinking about her mother. She is with her mother, and at the same time, she is just worried about the old mother, and again she has her own fears. So let's look at the poem now. So Kamala Das went to meet her parents, and then after meeting her parents, she is going back to Kochi. And she says, driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning. So it is a Friday morning, and she was going to the Cochin airport from her parents' house. So she met her parents, and then she is going back to home. I saw my mother beside me doze. So she and her mother they were traveling in a car. She was driving the car and her mother was sitting beside her. So as she was driving, she looks at her mother. She's saying, I saw my mother beside me doze. So her mother is sitting just next to her. And how's the mother? She was dozing. What is dozing? Dozing, sleeping. Open mouth. So how she is sleeping? Uh, her she is sitting in a chair or on the seat, and she is sleeping, and her mouth was slightly open. Her face ashen like that of a corpse. And how did her face looks? Face was looking just like a corpse. Ashen in color. What is ashen? Ashen is the color of ash. What is ash? You know the left over the left of the things after the fire. So it is lifeless, and so she is there that the mother is face also ashes like that a corpse. What is a corpse? Is a dead body. So how pale a dead body can look. So she is look saying that how the mother also is looking like that. So why it is looking like? Because the mother is getting very old and she lost all her beauty and vitality. So she was looking just like a corpse and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked. And when she looked at her mother, she realized something. So, what did she realize when she looked at her mother? She was as old as she looks. That means her mother was looking very old, and now she's understood that her mother has become really very old, and that thought was very painful for her. So she could not think about her mother becoming very old because she did not want to move away from her mother or lose her mother or whatever. The idea of aging or the idea of her mother is becoming very old, it is really painful to her. As she looked, but soon put the thought away. So she did not want to continue to have the same thought of her mother becoming very old. So put that thought away. So she wanted to forgive that, she wanted to remove that thought from her mind. So, in order to forget that thought, what did she do? She looked out at the young tree sprinting. So, she was driving the car. The mother was sitting beside her. The mother was looking very old. She could not, bear the fear that the mother is really getting old. So, in order to put that thought away, so she looked out of the car. And when she looked out of the car, what did she see? She saw young trees sprinting. So what do you mean by sprinting? Sprinting means there were trees on either sides of the roads, and then the trees were looking like as if it is sprinting means running. So when the car is moving on, when any vehicle is moving, when you just rush past, you feel that the trees are also running in the opposite direction of something. So here, as she looked outside, she could feel that the young trees were sprinting, the merry children spilling out of her homes. And she could also see happy children, married mean happy, happy children coming out of their homes and playing. So here the stars of the contrast between what is inside the car and what is outside. So inside the car, beside her, old lady who is very old, who has dull, pale face, and who has lost her all the kind of beauty and vitality or whatever. But outside, how is the environment? It is very young and energetic. So the young trees are sprinting children spilling out of their homes, playing happily. So you can see a lot of vitality, energy, and color and youth outside. Okay, so that is the contrast between what is outside the car and what is inside the car. So, in order to put the thought away, she just looked out and she saw these things. What are these things? She saw young trees sprinting and children spilling out of their homes and playing. But after the airport security check, so she reaches the airport and the security check is over, and she goes inside when the mother is standing outside. Standing a few yards away, I looked again at her van. So she is saying that she went inside after the security check, and the mother is standing outside just to bid her goodbye. So as she went inside the home, inside the few steps, he looked at her mother. She just wanted to look at her mother once again. So she says, and she looked again her van. What is van? Van means she was looking means very pale. That is dull. So pale as a winter's moon. And she's saying that when she looked at her mother once again, how was the mother looking? She's saying that mother was looking pale, that is, no brightness at all. And she was looking like a late winter's moon. First time she was comparing the mother, she compared her mother to a ashen crops. And second time she is comparing her mother to the late winter's moon. What is the late winter's moon? So it usually signifies the end of a season. And late winter moon usually lacks luster and brightness. So here the mother also is like in the final stages, and her face has lost all the brightness. So that's why she is comparing her mother to the late winter moon, and felt the old familiar old. So when she looked at her mother, she felt that she was looking like the winter's moon. And then she felt that old familiar ache. What is old familiar ache? Familiar means that she is always knows. Ache means pain. So she has some kind of pain, and that pain has come back. my childhood fear. And she says that the old familiar ache or the pain, it is my childhood fear. What is the childhood fear? She always had a fear that she would lose her mother someday, and now the time has come because the mother is really looking very old, and she could not say how many more days the mother would be with her. So her childhood fear is that losing her mother. So when she looked back at her mother, she compared her to the late winter's moon and the pale or the fear in her which is came back. And this fear was there from the childhood. What is the fear? It is losing the mother. Okay, and all I said is, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. So, in order to, keep the hope, she did not want to show her emotions to her mother. What did she do? She saying, but all I said was, see you soon, Amma. So she just looked at her mother. She has all this fear inside, but she does not want to show the fear. So what does she say? She just looked at her mother and said, see you soon, Amma. So why did she said see you soon, Amma? She's trying to instill some hope in her mother and hope in herself as well, that okay, nothing is going to happen, we will be meeting soon. So now she is trying to put in some the hope in between both. And all I did is smile and smile and smile. So she just smiled. She did not even show the emotions on her face. She just said, see you soon, Amma. And she just smiled to her mother in order to cover up the all the emotions that she undergoing, in order to instill the hope in her mother as well as her. So she smiled, went back to home. So now let's look at the poetic devices used in this poem. One is simile. What are the examples of simile? Her veil ashen like that of a corpse, and pale as a winter's moon. So she has compared her mother two times, one to the of the crops, and next time to that is a late winter's moon. Now the second one is personification as well as imagery. So trees sprinting. The trees are supposed to be um, running. That's why it is the personifications. It can also be an imagery, because as soon as you read these words, you can see the image in your mind. So they can be both personification and imagery. And next one is repetition. Smile and smile and smile, because the word smile is repeated. So this is all about the poem My Mother at 66. Please read the poem and note down all the difficult words.